Y muy buenas a todos, soy Diplash, bienvenidos a vuestro nuevo canal de gameplay. Este gameplay vais a poderlo disfrutar de lunes a viernes con un episodio diario, que va a ser comentado en riguroso directo por mí. Y ahora poneos cómodos que vamos a empezar. No. Personajes. Armas creo que ya no voy a mejorar ninguna, si no me equivoco. Vale, me faltan dos bichos de esos. Prefiero subir a Chonjun, la verdad. De 56. El arma. Vale, no, ya está al máximo. Bueno, ya que es la única que más o menos usa libro, pues bueno, a ver si puedo fortalecerla. Para vida más que nada. Vale, pero no subió vida. Vale. ¿Por qué me hables el mapa? A ver.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and
Ahora.
martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
Vale, ahora sí. Ahí, vale, pues. Me teletransporto ahí.
I ride on wind and cloud alike.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an adeptus to build that, but how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you...
It is currently inoperable in any case.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society...
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trip. That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the... If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to
So, what you're saying is...
I have a smattering of knowledge with the parts in hand. I could at least tinker with it.
que ponía ahí. Vale, esperaba poder entrar desde arriba, pero no. Pero por aquí sí. Ya está, con solo lo que tengo ya puedo repararlo, no necesito nada más.
Ah, these parts look... One moment. I will try to repair... It is done. The Guizhong ballista is...
Ooh. Now,
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly...
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader. This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures. But you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds. The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces. And that's if you get out.
Tut tut. Vandalizing the... It is not we who need reprimanding.
There's no end to this.
At the front end, Oz, reveal thyself. Let's dance.
Adiós. Y adiós. Ah, no, no salió. Ya está, ¿no? Ah, no. Se queda el este que se ha caído, tonto este. Toma, ahora ya está. Ah, que ahora hay más. Anda.
A touch of frost.
Get them.
Have a little taste.
I'll protect us.
Force, my plane.
Oz, reveal. I'll protect us.
Force, my plane.
Ah, que uno ya se ha caído ahí abajo. Pues ya son dos los que se han caído ahí abajo.
Force, my plane.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We sh-
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby. Save, what's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an...
Which means... a Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's
Good idea. We did...
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract.
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon...
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot... here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable...
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Leroy proverb goes, all things are random and...
Excuse me, everyone. Did you...
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learned a valuable life lesson today, then?
Might I ask who...
How rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of...
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The medicine... the snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine...
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal...
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why,
Phew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million more. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the cheating have taken it over for now.
3 million. An innocuous number in it.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much more. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling?
Cocoa goat. Cocoa goat. My sides hurt. Oh my goodness.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and...
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but...
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut.
Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say...
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Eugene Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Leo saying goes.
Menos mal que no las cayó por ahí. A ver, aquí hay, sí. Una para mí. Va, pues coger el pececito. Aquí tres, vale. ¿Ya está, no? Sí. ¿Se salió por aquí, no? Sí. Yo tenía dinero. Que tenía que cambiarlo aquí, creo. Que me lo dio Novin. Quiero cambiar de dinero. Eso. Bueno. Pues vale. Aquí no estará el cofre de los 200.000, ¿no? Este cofre creo que no aparece. No. Pues ahí no. El puente ese. Había un puente. Ah, vale, que está ahí. Vale, vale. Pues el puente es este.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting inn.
Ooh, fine.
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far? Odd. Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. To treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. Tonight I shall take you both to an old hole-in-the-wall. Pray.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor.
Joder, qué misión más larga.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. Third round knockout is not for lightweights. Like those taverns, I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ning.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is... But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat...
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, imagine. The weather is clear, and you gaze... Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing the Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most... Paimon wonders...
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun...
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have, well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am...
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about...
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to meet him. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Made another handsome sum today?
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. What, we've received an invitation from the Leo. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a... You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at...
Don't worry, we won't forget.
A toast to our success.
Rango 35 de aventura. La nueva aventura.
Let me tell you how it is.
Está muy lejos.
Who goes there? How strange. The master's dealing with some urgent business today.
Urgent business?
The master's been working on a major business deal recently. He left early this morning and...
So, where is he now?
I'm sorry. The master has stressed that we must not disclose that information to just anyone. No, I mean, yes, you are. I meant no offense. Please, believe me. I'm sorry. Master's currently in business to go. I beg for your mercy, please. My master will show me no leniency if he...
Well, my master has much more important things to do than talk. Luckily for you, your bad attitude will be the last thing on his...
Thank you. May your business forever be blessed by the Lord of...
Nice work. Paimon never... Is that so? Now, anyway, seems like the VIP client in that case... Seems business is booming at the Shinua kiosk. No one should notice if we blend in there. But either way, if we want to know what kind of shady business they're up to, we better be careful.
Lirio de cristal. Y aquí creo que no hay. Aquí creo que no hay nada. ¿Qué es esto? esto puede estar por aquí. Pues está arriba. Vale. Pensaba que iba a estar por aquí abajo, pero no. Dame una misión para luego, va. Eso, necesito salir. Escuchar a escondidas.
Bang! And with that, the fate of the Gua Brotherhood was
Just a few more minutes rest.
bang! And with that,
I understand. I do. Please do not worry. You have my word.
The subordinate I sent was not quite so optimistic in his appraisal. Is somebody being...
We just ran into a minor procurement problem, is all. But it's nothing for you to worry about. If Chang the Ninth won't sell...
That would be most ideal. I remind you, we are willing to lend a certain degree of support to this transaction. You may suddenly find our goodwill.
I understand. I am indebted to you for your...
We shall see when the time comes.
Darn that old man Chang.
So, Mr. Gentry Moutsai is cook. Who knows if Gua Geek has made any progress? Should we... You said you had other things to look into, when actually all you meant was you wanted someone...
I see. I guessed as much.
Did you really guess, or are you just...
The course of action we must take at my liege. For reasons that I cannot there's no need for you to read the content.
Ugh, This writing is super hard to read. Paimon can't make heads or tails of it.
Hence why I said there's no... The Feiyun Commerce Guild will have someone who can...
Well, why would you want to get them involved? They're one of the bigwig honor. Since we got to Liyue, Paimon keeps hearing people having such big backing would be great and all.
No need to worry about that. From what I know, once they have read the carefully reasoned and passionately argued Gentry Moutsai must be taught a lesson he will also. I do not wish for anyone else.
Why not? You're only doing this to try and help Chang the Ninth, right?
To silently disappear at the matter's conclusion, concealing one's name and contribution. This is the chivalrous thing to do. Each droplet of kindness I receive, I am duty-bound to repay with a welling spring.
That sounds very lovely.
Thank you in advance for delivering this letter to the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Someone from the guild should be able...
Hey! Excuse us, we come bearing news of
A letter? Oh, I see. This again. Oh, don't mind me. I was just
Can we actually read this thing?
Yes, the script is inimitable by the honored guests. You must both be wary from your long journey. Please rest assured that the matter written about has been duly received. Please take a seat here in Lioli Pavilion, where you may enjoy some light refreshment.
Yay! Tasty snacks!
Of course. We treat visitors with the utmost respect here at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. When honored guests grace us with their presence, please, this way.
And Paimon thought we'd get kicked out, or turned away. Paimon didn't think Guhua Geek had so much clout.
Thank you for your patience. With the amount of wealth and power Gentry Moutsai has, it will take more than a slap for him to correct the error of his ways. He must feel for himself the same since Gentry Moutsai's business has to do with core lapis. We simply need to buy up all the stock there is and deprived of the necessary raw materials. Even the best craftsperson in...
Great idea! That'll be sure to mess things up between him. But Liyue is huge. Is it really possible to...
With the timescale we are on, it is indeed a challenge. Hence, as stated in the letter, we must act first. There are a number of vendors in the city you will need to buy from. There is also some unsold core lapis at the chasm. Finally, there is Chang the Ninth's batch.
Alrighty, so 3 sellers in the city, another one at the chasm.
Of course, we are not expecting you to cover the cost.
Wow, so many more! With cash like this...
Well, this is not the first time we've had to do so. All you need to do is strike a deal. The Feiyun Commerce Guild will handle the... Once you have purchased all the core lapis, please proceed to the Feiyun...
Gotta hand it to Guhua Geek. This is some seriously solid work for a guy who lives in a fantasy world. Let's do this in the order the guy said. First the sellers in the city, then the chasm, and then last but not least, Chang the Ninth.
Vale.
Good day, my... Oh, I thought... No, that I still have. Too much hassle, not enough return. Sorry. What? I'll clearly know...
Vale. ¿Cómo bajo hasta ahí abajo?
My friend. What? Oi! all of it would be far more than you have. If it's for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, then some...
The boat can't be long now.
Classic you at dishes. You'll have a blast. Hi, and you want all? That's sad. Not. Oh, it's for the Feiyun. Oh, don't worry about my prior. Thank you for your patronage.
This is going well. Everything's so much easier when you've got stacks of Mora. Next up, the chasm.
Por aquí. Tengo que ir. ¿Llegó? 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 Se llegó. Vaya. A estos sí que tengo que pegarles.
Hello there.
Aha, finally. As it happens, I do have a badge. The original buyer's price was already quite...
Are you serious? We spent less than 100,000 more on the rest.
I'm afraid it has to go to the highest bidder. I'm breaching an existing agreement by selling to you, so it has to be worth my while. Look, you have your problems to deal with and I have mine. You can take it or leave it. So...
All right. We'll pay. When we get back, we'll just have to tell the guild that we'll sell to this gentleman at 4 times the normal...
Wait, surely there's no need for that. Please, don't do this. It's not even your money. Why be...
It might be the guild's money, but we'll have a tough time explaining to our boss why we If he asks, all we can do is mention your name and say...
I understand. There's just one other thing, though. There's been an issue with the I don't know where exactly, but if so, maybe you could go and look for the carts? There should be 5 of them in total. If you can find them all and tell me where they are, I'll sign the contract right away. Oh, thank you very much.
That's that then. What?
Vale. Ok, así. Ah, ya está. Aquí me marca como que metal.
Oh yeah, we found it. Make it.
Vale.
Forth, my blade!
Another.
Ya llevo 2. Aquí yo no.
Harry, quick, make a note.
Ya llevo 3.
One with my blade!
That's it.
Ya llevo 4. Y el último debe estar ahí.
Get them. By royal decree, let the show begin.
Swift and merciful! Submit for judgment! But how?
¿Dónde está?
Nice and spicy.
Forth, my blade!
That guy said there were 5 cards in total, so that should be all of them. Let's get back. This has all been quite exhausting for poor little Paimon. He definitely owes Paimon some snacks. Here, we've made a note of
Ah, wonderful. Thank you both.
done and dusted. Yeah! We make it great. Now for the final stop on our Corlac.
Just who I was hoping to see. You wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, don't worry. You won't be here.
Oh? What happened? Huh? Oh, but I don't care who you are. A discount of 70% is simply impossible.
No need. We'll take it at the market rate.
You mean you're not trying to force the price? I can't believe it. I will make, but gentry mount-sized thugs could still...
If Paimon told you they're not gonna bother you again,
Huh. Okay then, but tell me, what
Actually, it's for a commission. Can't go into too much detail.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over.
Good people always get what's coming to them in the end. Anyway, let's get going.
Welcome. The final act in this drama...
You better believe it. We're the ones who've been doing all the...
well, naturally, I used the time to immerse myself completely. Divine halberd and ominous sword. The way the story develops across the first 5 volumes. How blessed we are to have such an author.
And this is related to Gentry Moutside.
It's not. But when something surpasses expectation, and it is thanks to your help that everything will...
Why does Paimon have to be the only one who doesn't get what... So go on then. Tell me. What do...
Think about it. Gentry Moutside goes searching for core lapis all over Lee. He panics. Without the goods, he can't fulfill his contract. And if he can't fulfill his contract, he hears a rumor that the Feiyun Commerce Guild is the culprit. Panic turns to Gentry Moutside as a hugely powerful figure in the business world. Never has anyone, so regardless of whether it is revenge or a swift resolution...
So it was you! You were the one sticking your necks out!
Speak of the devil.
I went everywhere trying to find someone selling core lapis before I realized the Feiyun Commerce core lapis is hardly a rare mineral, and yet suddenly the stocks dry up, just like...
We are not persecuting you. Was it not one of your own men who said, this isn't over?
You clearly don't know what's good for you, Master, if you please.
By royal decree. I'll protect us.
A touch of frost. Submit for just...
¿Dónde está los rabios?
Pay your dues.
Se que poco un poquito, listo.
Let the show begin.
Listo. Pues ven.
Submit for judgment.
Hala. Listo.
Impressive. You are no commoners.
Their strength is almost spent. Finish them off.
Might I remind you that the Fatui's relationship with you extends to business matters only?
What are you saying, Master?
Then figure it out by yourself.
Don't go. Wait.
My lord, what are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Thanks to this valiant young man.
My lord?
You are the heir of the Feiyun Cup.
Indeed, my liege. I am Xingqiu, disciple of the Guhua clan.
Drats! I've been played.
Gentry Moutsai. Coercion and intimidation are hardly the attributes of a respectable businessman. The problems I shudder to think what the Fatui will do with you if you fail to provide their...
You meddling swine. Well...
Since you asked Chang the Ninth for a discount of 70%, Let's fight fire with fire. 3 times the market rate sounds fair, no?
How dare you subject me to such viciousness?
Deep breaths now. This is a simple
Fine.
On behalf of the Feiyun Commerce Guild, I thank you for your business.
You? Funny speaking, book reading Guhuaki? So that massive stash of Mora you let us burn through in a day?
'Twas but a paltry sum. I got to make a very sound investment while putting Gentry Moutsai in his... Very droll. My family can always tell me...
Yikes! Paimon's been calling you Guhuaki. Paimon read in one of these martial artist novels that when rich heirs like you get angry at someone, you have them... Paimon's toast, and sorry.
Calm down. Since you can fly, you har...
Save me! Save me! This is not a drill. Repeat!
Jokes aside, I have the 2 of you to thank for this successful resolution. Meanwhile, Legend of the Shattered Halberd was positively... I did nothing, and hence deserve none of his gratitude. To have made such valiant and chivalrous friends is...
My lord, forgive the intrusion. It's about your...
Please inform my father thusly. I have averted... Might this meritorious act compensate for my prior transgressions, and earn me a few more days of freedom, perchance?
For all your clever long words, the fact is you're...
What if I told you that a reward awaits you at Cheng the Ninth's path?
A reward?
It seems whatever I say, there's no persuading you to... Oh, I didn't realize you weren't aware.
Thank you in advance for returning the book for me. I will take my leave now.
Pues vamos a ver a Chan. Y ya supongo que terminaremos la misión, porque vamos. Últimamente están siendo misiones muy largas.
Finally, you're back. This morning, the pawnbroker... I'm positive that you must have been behind this once again. Please don't say that. You have no idea how much the Cheng family was a prestigious household in Liyue back in the day. Unfortunately, after I took... Since then, I've saved for years, hoping to restore the house to it. Were it not for you, this barren wasteland in the mountains...
Wow, that's the second heir we've met in this town.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing? Oh.
Wonderful. Legend of the Shattered Halberd. I was beginning to...
Do people really look down on the group?
Actually, the art is centuries old, and was once held in highest... To instigate a revival, you need to inject some fresh blood, but it's hard to attract. In any case, Guhua kids these days. Take that young rascal... what does it matter? Anyway, you wanted the Liyue. It's yours to keep. In addition, here is but a... My ore is sold, and my treasured books have returned. What?
What was that? Paimon saw something fall out.
Oh, nothing. That little rascal.
Más experiencia.
I swear I'll reclaim my lost fortune.
No subimos al nivel 34 ni de coña. A ver, está aquí. No. ¿Era por aquí? No, este es el de comida. Era aquí. Aquí sí. Vale. Voy a coger esto. Dame una misión nueva. Sí, vale. El libro chinchillo. Aquí acá ella. Y a Lisa. ¿Dónde está Lisa? Aquí. Y el vídeo estábamos en el nivel 31, pues 32 y ahora 33. Que son los dos niveles que subí el fin de semana. Vale. Bueno chicos, hasta aquí el vídeo de hoy. Si os ha gustado, no olvidéis comentar, darle al like, suscribiros y activar la campanita del canal. Y hasta el próximo episodio. ¡Adiós!